This could cause a spontaneous explosion, yet despite that, these outnumbered humans are still as fragile as a cookie in a dunking contest. Ewing o senso circumflex acute en retroflex sense 8 a pound net zijn ou iemand times chapes o stroke a pound. A pound net zijn o mad ewing o sense s ou iemand micro a paragraph u grove pound. U quarter o I circumflex it a pound net zijn ou iemand o circumflex acute cyrillic 4 7 months so o u degrees copyright o acute at acute micro iemand acute letter 3 3 not sign a u cyrillic 4 6 b 0 acute micro iemand o I grove micro hams a pound. His daughter, who refuses to change, sees her dad as a monster, and they cut all ties. Now, with humans becoming a rare sight, she finds herself targeted and taken prisoner. Max thinks he can convince his daughter to join the dark side, but she's just not into dating a vampire who's munching on. She not only turns down his offer, but also bravely avenges her friends who were caught. Max is circumflex umlaut acute imatal x not sign micro 2 since 2 entilde imaldo umlaut Arabic hams a pound. 20 y cute pound and letter 3 c r o e grove c sedilla o grove Chinese letter plus or minus band currency sign e-ring paragraph u grove pound and a 3/4 o tilde micro a tilde times la o plus or minus all the degrees u paragraph u grove plus or minus a amat 3 acute e cyrillic letter 4 6 b 0. Unable to do the biting himself, he hands the task to Frankie. The moment they land in the city, Frankie doesn't waste a second. For a vampire who has tasted human blood, this is a golden opportunity. So, they forcibly convert the girl, and by the next sunrise, Audra is already at her computer like it's Monday morning. Edward and Carmack are in a nearby barrel, rigging things so sunshine can come pouring in. Carmack drapes a wet blanket over Edward, then opens the iron window to let Edward sizzle. This process is excruciating for vampires, but Edward grits his teeth to endure. If the sunlight exposure is too short, he can't turn back into a human. If it's too long, he'll turn to crispy. Outside, Audra is monitoring Edward's heartbeat while adjusting the valve to cool things down. After several painful attempts, Edward's heartbeat shows signs of life, very rare for a vampire. Now, Edward has successfully become human. Cyrillic acid the umlaut oi o grove I keep micro o stroke o tilde albiclet to 6 bd a ring time sharp s as bound. Plus or minus e grove ali pound sign degrees registered micro a u amount degrees registered or e grove divided by o circumflex acute e acute letter 3 f5 cro o tilde pound. Acute e amount symbol 36 e h pound sign out e amount and micro half u circumflex plus or minus o tilde circumflex cyrillic letter 4b3 Chinese letter u ring paragraph u grove micro is o amount pound. Who knew? The daughter does indeed become a vampire, but not before enjoying a nice nibble on herself. Letter 3 ca plus or minus u amount o hangul p idem c sedilla times are divided by o amount I circumflex not sign a f meaning at degrees times la o grove circumflex a meaning plus or minus a amount 3 turn dot o e. Paragraph O is cyrillic letter 4 6 b 0 I cute paragraph O stroke until the cyrillic letter 5 g3 not sign O shad degrees micro cyrillic letter 4 ref 1 0 o amount a s o o tilde y cute micro a amount u I cute thon vet pound. It's like how companies enforce their vaccines of these vampires are dragged out into the sunlight, chained up one by one. In the brutal burning, none survive. Sunlight is the same for everyone, yet some see it as salvation, while others see it as destruction. In the quest to fully save humanity, EDW RDO acute amount u circumflex micro a degrees acute a tilde letter 1053 r amount cyrillic letter 4 bb lambda symbol 36 e circumflex micro al sedilla o grove mouse cyrillic s pound. A lambda paragraph a cyrillic letter 4 bb acute amount Edward o circumflex acute cyrillic letter 4 6 b letter 4 bb n tilde or I acute c sedilla times divide by pound. Letter 23c paragraph o stroke I amount o mav o circumflex Arabic letter 6a3 not sign Edward plus or minus 3 hour I quarter cyrillic letter 4b 9 pound. So he picks one person, just one person, just one person, just one person. He picks one person, just one person, just one person, just one person. He picks one person. Now Edward's betrayed the company, so he needs his colleagues' help to save those who haven't had the last drop taken from them yet. His colleague is shocked upon seeing Edward in human form, yet is secretly plotting in his mind. Half pound sign A o grapho circumflex I circumflex cyrillic letter 4b5 y cute cyrillic letter 4f9 o micro Chinese letter 3ca half e graph Arabic letter 6a3 not sign letter 225 a cute t amount I cute cyrillic letter 4bb o amount a quarter Chinese letter R half o amount cyrillic letter 4fb Chinese letter micro a circumflex a 3/4 o tilde micro o graph paragraph Armenian since by not send plus or minus as 2 Chinese letter pound. Who knew she would get hit with a tranquilizer? Turns out the colleague's phone has been in touch with the company all along, revealing Edward's plan before he could even do. Now, there's no time to save Audra. He and Carmack just need to save their own skins. They make their way through the underground passage into a room. Unexpectedly, there's a vampire monster inside. Looks like Frankie is shocked to see his brother become. Edward keeps urging him to drop the weapon. Once he turns human, all the problems will fade away. But Frankie knows he's taken out too many humans already. AY circumflex or paragraph o circumflex I amount o amount turned our retroflex sense o amount tain acute e graph e amount et cyrillic letter 5 to 1 pound. Paragraph a meaning a yen a quarter u graph paragraph o stroke until the cyrillic letter 5 to 3 not sanos or ei hans a pound. 3 8 old ADW RDO acute chimaco and amount acute a quarter ligate dz not sign FRNKI cyrillic letter 4 7 acute amount K IMIK e micro ligate cheji plus or minus signs acute cyrillic letter 4 BB Arabic letter 6 a 1 pound. Micro A2 micro a pound sign chimac cyrillic letter 4 B3 U circumflex Cedilla U cyrillic letter 4 6 B0. A bite that revealed a whole new blood secret to Edward. Alone, Edward goes back to the company where Audra is confined in Max's room. Max is not that impressed by Edward's arrival after he just whipped up some tasty fake blood. So to the company, whether Edward is a vampire or human doesn't matter anymore. With the ability to mass-produce artificial blood, Max can control vampires across all walks of life. 2ISIS E cyrillic letter 4 6B0 E cyrillic letter 4 AB EMAT UBMAT O tilde letter 1B F sheen O acute OMAT Arabic letter 6 A3 not sign at I circumflex letter 2 BD E gross C cedilla O basis sense 2 OMAT O stroke cyrillic letter 4 AB pound. Degrees registered micro ALU or letter 3 F5 half O tilde A circumflex micro Chinese letter. Letter 3 CA E grov A tilde A circumflex I acute amount cyrillic letter 4 A7 A pound and sign degrees registered micro A 3/4 0 I acute A tilde ring paragraph U grov a quarter currency sign U brief A pound. E amount Chinese letter O letter G70 gamma. A E cyrillic letter 4 B9 C still a letter 225 times O amount pound.